just to start, what was your experience with The Magician's Elephant before you took the project? Had you read it, or was it all new to you?
Um, I'd heard about the book. I think it was in my classroom as a kid. It was. I definitely heard about it a lot, but I never got around to reading it. And then, it was like mid COVID lockdown, and I got sent the script, and I was not feeling my best. Everyone was feeling pretty horrible at that time, and this movie just made my day. It just brought me a lot of joy, and so I was like, I want to bring this to life. And yeah, that's when I decided that I wanted to do it.
Nice. And what about Peter specifically drew you to his character and made you want to embody him?
I mean, I just love Peter's passion. I love his kind of persistence. I love his hope, his like imagination. He's just such a positive character. And I think he's a character that we all need to find a little bit of in ourselves. Like I try and find a little bit of Peter in myself every day if I can.
Absolutely. And Peter deals with a lot of difficulty in his life, but he has such an optimistic perspective. Was it difficult to kind of find that balance of sounding hopeful but also kind of tired by everything?
Yeah, it was it's that sort of um kind of the kind of voice of saying something and having that hope behind it and always keeping it there, even when he's pissed off at Vilna, or he's frustrated because he can't achieve something. There's always in his voice that slight bit of hope, and that never goes away. And I guess kind of focusing on keeping that there was a main sort of challenge for me, and yeah, an aim for me with Peter.
For sure. And the movie itself, but especially Peter, really has this message of how the impossible is possible. How important was it for you to really kind of hammer that idea home for the people watching?
Um, Extremely important to me. I mean, it's something that I think is important to everyone, and especially at this time right now, to kind of believe in the impossible, and ask, what if, a lot more than we do. And I think it's a message that I hope reaches a lot of people.
For sure. And my last question is, you've done a lot of live action roles in the past. So how is the challenge of performing this voice, differ from your on-camera acting?
Uh, I underestimated it, how difficult it would be. The transition, and I do have to give it to voice actors, like good voice actors. They really are incredible. And yeah, it's such a different experience to on-screen acting. I mean, you've got the same fundamentals of like emotions there, but it's so much more heightened and physical, and emotional. It's really takes a lot more energy out of you, and also really difficult to kind of, it requires a lot more imagination, because on set you usually have things around you that you can see and touch and feel, whereas when you're in the studio you just have your imagination, and that's all you can use. So that was a challenge.